Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Salatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah ta'ala. Today we continue with our Ustaz daily session. So today's question is a question where question asks, Assalamu alaikum Ustaz, wa alaikum assalam. If I use the Siwak during fasting, the second time I use it for Sunnah Ba'diyah, it will have already been a bit moist with my saliva from first usage. Would inserting that in my mouth classify as inserting a foreign object and swallowing it? So basically, this question is asking that a person is using the Siwak while he is fasting, and after he uses it for the part on the prayers, then there are traces of the saliva on the Siwak, and he wants to use the Siwak for the Ba'diyah, after the part on the prayers. So thus the saliva that is present on the Siwak is considered to be a foreign object that is inserted into the mouth of the person who is fasting, and thus this situation invalidate in the fast. So the thing here we have to understand is that basically in fasting, that whatever things that you insert into your mouth or into your nose, basically these openings the openings of the body, cavity, it invalidates the fasting. And if you insert something into your mouth or your nose, it will invalidate the fasting. Likewise, pertaining to saliva, although saliva we say that swallowing of the saliva does not invalidate the fast, but our scholars mention if a person remove any saliva from his mouth, and then after that insert the saliva again and swallow it, this will invalidate the fasting, because at the instance when the saliva is out of the mouth, it is considered to be something that is foreign, something that is out of the body. So there is a difference between swallowing saliva which is still in your mouth, and swallowing saliva which has exited your mouth and reinserting that saliva again. So in this instance, pertaining to the use of Siwak, if the saliva from the first prayers is present on the Siwak, and you insert it the second time after it is removed from your mouth, then it will invalidate your fast. So it is compulsory upon us to be careful when we are in this particular situation. And pertaining to using of Siwak in fasting, we mentioned before this that in our madhab Imam Shafi'i, it is makruh to use the Siwak after zawal. But this differs with the all the rest of the jumhur of the three madhab, they mentioned that it is still sunnah. And our ulama within our madhab spoke about the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, la khalufu fa misa'im atyabu 'inda Allah min rihil misk, that the mouth of the person who is fasting is more loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than the smell of musk. So our scholars mentioned that it is after zawal, then only that smell that is the result of the fasting it takes place. So it is makruh to use the siwak, and it's better to avoid while we are fasting. So when we are using the siwak, then we have to be careful on some of these things, because it can invalidate our prayers, and if we are not careful. Soalan menanyakan berkenaan dengan menggunakan siwak apabila seorang itu melakukan solat, dia melakukan solat yang wajib, selepas itu dia nak melakukan solat ba'diyah, dan dia telah menggunakan siwak pada solat yang wajib, maka bekas daripada air ludahnya masih berada pada siwak itu, dan dia menggunakannya pada solat ba'diyah. Adakah ini membatalkan puasa? Ia membatalkan puasa. Ia membatalkan puasa. Kenapa ia membatalkan puasa? Tidakkah kita mengatakan menelan air ludah ini tidak membatalkan puasa? Tapi di sini berbeza keadaannya. Kita membezakan di antara air ludah yang masih berada dalam mulut dan air ludah yang sudah dikeluarkan. Maka seseorang itu kalau dia mengeluarkan air ludahnya, selepas itu dia telan kembali, ini membatalkan puasa. Sebab air ludah ini apabila dia sudah terkeluar daripada mulutnya, maka ia sudah menjadi hukum sesuatu yang keluar daripada badan, dan dia sama hukumnya dengan benda-benda yang lain yang mana diharamkan kita memasukkan sesuatu dalam mulut kita. maka perkara seperti ini membatalkan puasa. Berkenaan dengan menggunakan siwak dalam keadaan puasa, maka hukumnya makruh kalau sekiranya seseorang itu menggunakannya selepas zawal. Tapi kalau sekiranya dia menggunakannya sebelum zawal, maka tidak ada masalah. Seperti mana dia harus ini berjaga-jaga supaya tidak ada sesuatu yang termasuk ini ke dalam mulutnya. Berbeza kalau sekiranya dia ludah kembali. Setelah ini dia menggunakan siwak dan selepas itu dia ludah kembali, maka ini tidak membatalkan wudu, tidak membatalkan puasa. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Walhamdulillahirabbil alamin.